Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to be here. Today we're in New York and I am starting by first and foremost, before I take you out into the city and see the different artworks and see all the amazing galleries and shows that are going on here, I wanted to do a sit down to really talk about something that I think is very important from an art advisor to you all. How to start your own art collection. And I give you a couple of tips on how to begin, what you need to know, and how to get started. I think that's some of the most important things, and I know when I started, I wish I had somebody that would have told me the things that I'm going to tell you. So, let's get right to it. First things first, when you're starting your art collection, it is important to do as much exploring as possible. Go out, discover different galleries and museums and shows and fairs and artist studios to find out exactly what you are looking for. Expand your knowledge, find out as much as you can about what are the different styles and mediums that you're interested in, like and drawn to, and that will really make a difference for you when you start your art collection. Having the ability to distinguish different art pieces and periods and understanding what are the things that you like versus things that you like less will make it much easier for you to buy pieces that not only will resonate with you, but you'll be very excited to have in your collection, your very growing collection. A pro tip that you have to, right off the bat, important to have an understanding of what you want and what you like, and then when it flows, you can't rush a flow. Your art collection should reflect your personality and should resonate and speak volumes about who you are, as well as what it is that you're trying to tell the world. The second very important tip is get yourself a budget, my friends. It is so important to have a budget. You don't need your first piece that you buy to be a Rothko. It can start with emerging artists that are so incredible and discovering some new galleries that are trying out different collaborations with artists where you can go and visit studios and you can see what they have to offer. You can buy prints, you can try the affordable art fair at the beginning. You don't have to rush it to, right off the bat, buying the most expensive pieces. You should really, really enjoy the research. And when you have a budget and a restriction, it kind of makes it much easier to start buying. Educate yourself on what you are interested in and educate yourself on what is the value of the artists that you're buying. It is so important to understand that art history was made so that we as buyers and as advisors and as collectors can really understand where a movement started and what an impact it made on the world. When we buy art, it's no difference. The location of the artwork at the time that it was made will make a huge difference in the presence in your home. I mean, the energy that would have been transformed onto a canvas or a panel or a sculpture by using the information that was surrounded by the artist the time that it was made will make a huge impact on you as a buyer. So educate yourself, join forums, read art history books. There's so much out there. Join this channel, you will be learning so many different things about art and art history and how we came to where we are today. Networking is key when it comes to making friends in galleries, when it comes to making friends in artists and art advisors and fellow collectors. The more people you have around you to surround you and inform you, the better decisions you will make as an art buyer. I remember one time we were working at a booth at Untitled, and a guy came to my colleague. We were working there together, and he said, "Oh, I heard this and this artist is a great investment." And my colleague, my friend, and I were both shocked. We said, buyers don't buy as investment. Yes, if the value increases, great. If you buy at a really good price, great. But you do not buy to sell. Because what ends up happening is that you get blacklisted from a lot of really great collections and big galleries that won't sell to you necessarily because they don't want this environment of flipping art and making a quick buck on it. Art should be something that you need to appreciate and grow as your collection grows. This is something that should be part of your generational history. And, having the right people around you can really make a difference, because the more you learn, the more you know. My last tip that I'm going to give you is maybe the most important tip that you're going to receive today. And it's important that I tell you this because you should know to trust your instinct when it comes to buying art. My first experience buying art was with my husband about 4 weeks after our first daughter was born. And we were at an auction, High Baz auction, and we went to support our friends, okay? We did not go to buy any art, we just had a baby. We wanted to go out and drink with friends and have a good New York City night. We go out and I see this piece and nobody is buying it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, nobody's buying this, but this is a really important piece to buy. Because if you're buying anything for various reasons, it's the best piece for your money. And that piece was not very expensive, but the value of it was so good that it was a shame that nobody was rushing to buy it. And I told my husband, if we were buying anything, this is the piece we're buying. And he said, okay, let's buy it. And I was like, no, we can't buy it because we just had a baby, it's not a realistic chance. He said, let's do it, let's get it. Worst comes to worst, we'll sell it back to the owner and that will be it. To this day, the owner will not say hello to us because he thinks that we got too good of a deal, which we did. But why am I telling you this? Was it a good deal? Yes. Was it an amazing addition to our collection? No. But that's the truth. It wasn't. It is a very great piece by a great artist, but the story of it wasn't something that I really wanted to hang on my wall, okay? I just had a baby girl. I wanted something cute and romantic and beautiful, and they got a boyish Banksy with soldiers and blood dripping a peace sign out of it. Okay, that's not what I wanted to put on my walls, but I followed my gut instinct that said, buy this piece. It's a good piece to buy. And from all our friends that went to that fair and bought various pieces, which were really still great, we did the best because I followed my gut instinct. So, you learn. And the more you know, the better you know. And following all the other information that was available to me by doing research and knowledge that I got from studying art history has really made somewhat of a contribution to making the final decision when it comes to buying contemporary artists and what is a good value for your piece. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really look forward to the next one where I will be sitting down with a very special guest. And so I really hope you stay tuned, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a nice, very happy new year ahead.